Welcome to LULZ and BREWS! Today, we're taking the sour that we've sourified, we've allowed to fermentify. We're going to turn it into raspberry and lamified. Yes, that's what we're going to do with this. We're going to sample the sour as it sits, raspberry, and then possibly also do a raspberry lime. So we're going to break up the sour and turn it into different stuff.
Also, this reminds me of the giant milk, the little milk bags I had as a kid at school.
Dude, I didn't have milk bags.
You did not have milk bags?
No, I got the little milk cartons.
He was deprived as a child?
No, I'm old. There's a difference.
Also, we can do a competition with one of these. Get two of these, sit two people down, let them go, because we're guaranteed to kill one of them.
So wait a minute, what do? Do you like hit it and like make it blow up on the other person, or what?
I mean, get a little straw, one of those little
oh wait a minute,
so straws, and then just start. Who can drain the bag the fastest?
Literally, so it's 2 straws, 2 contenders.
No,
it's not 1 bag, 2 straws.
No, it's 2 bags, 2 straws, 2 people next to each other.
The internet does not like 2 bags, 2 straws. It's got like 1 bag, 2 straws. Okay, come on. Have we not learned anything from internet history?
Yes, we have. In any case, I think they would die from hypokalemia.
How do you know these words? Do you make them up on the spot?
No, I do not make them up on the spot.
So they're less than kalemia.
It should be. It actually should be hyperkalemia. Hypokalemia, which is high potassium. This thing contains 8,900 grams of potassium in total. You can get for every serving for all the servings 2 grams of fiber for all 60 per serving. There's 63 of them. If you have issues, this is going to block you up.
All right, so you were going to talk about like milk fights and blocking up. You were going to talk about lactobacillus and yeast. Yes.
Yes. So primarily because I was a poor documenter last time.
He did a great job. He didn't write like half this crap. It just happened to be a picture we could zoom in on, and like I was like, oh, it was a red packet.
Apparently, I did write this stuff down, but it was not well documented. So we use this for our lacto fermentation. This is omega yeast lactobacillus OYL-605. And then we use these little packets of yeast for pitching. This is dry yeast. This is Saf Ale US 05. So
Safe Ale.
Yeah, Safe Ale.
Safe Ale 605.
Yeah, Safe Ale 605.
Is it 605 or is it 506?
Oh,
US 05.
Yeah.
More bitter. There we go.
More good. Yes. So this is what we have. If we have to do something like we did with the cream ale and repitch, we've got yeast on hand to do that. And we got to find something to do with this stuff.
You know what? I have a great idea, Frank.
You want to make yogurt?
No, make another sour, duh. But this time with dedicated heat sources. Yeah. Actually control the temperature. You can like do our job and not like sit out on our balcony.
Dude, that worked well.
Hey, got the job done, right?
Natural aging. New process.
So what we're going to do with this is we're going to transfer from the primary fermenter into the secondary fermenter, and think through some logistics because I haven't gotten that far yet. A couple of things. Oh, and the baby fermenter. So Frank got lost on Amazon, and he got a 3-gallon.
I bought the wrong one. I didn't read. Apparently, I can't read. I never learned to read.
Never learned to read.
Good Wayne's World reference.
I was going to ask the audience if they knew this thing and comment down below. Stealing my thunder.
I am stealing your thunder.
You were like Zeus's dad. Who would Zeus's dad be? Because Zeus is like God, right? Whoa. Where did Zeus come from? Why is he on a cloud in Olympus? Why do the Greeks and Romans even care? All this and more next on Zeus Files.
Don't forget about LULZ and BREWS. Continue on here. we were actually thinking there's a possibility of us doing a three-way split with this. One is with just the regular sour.
Yep.
The other one is with the raspberry.
Yep.
And then the other one is with raspberry and this lime
And lime, yeah.
puree, which is why we have the other thing.
Yep.
We also have a bunch of bottles sitting over there in the corner.
Yeah, so we're going to transfer and sample. And one kind of a interesting thing is that I tried this last night, American Sparkler, which is supposed to be a raspberry sour. Now, I will say it was a very delicious sour that had almost no raspberry flavor. And when I was talking to the fine people at Fierce Fruit, who I purchased the lime puree from, they were like, well, I was like, hey, how much sour or how much lime should I add? You know, I'm going to be doing this with the raspberry, this, that, and the other. Like, well, you know, typically people break it down like this, but raspberries are really light flavors, so you might want to bring your lime down in order to complement that. So what we're going to do, so I'm thinking that maybe the raspberry just isn't a very strong flavor to begin with. So we've got a couple of steps that we're going to do once we get this thing transferred and we get these cracked open, is we're going to mix up ratios and kind of decide like what our lime to raspberry ratio should be, and then we're going to decide at that moment if we're going to split it three ways, make it all raspberry, make it lime and raspberry, or whatever. So this is a pretty organic process. We're going to make it up as we go along, just like these videos, right?
Yep, we're winging this. I'm all about winging. I see his wings flying right now.
No, he's not about winging. This dude plans everything. Everything.
No, I sketch out and then I go with it.
Wing. Wing.
I can't plan that well.
Wait a minute. What if you wing it and sketch? Can birds wing and sketch at the same time? Sketching.
Yes.
So wait a minute. So far we've done rabbit imitations and now we've done bird imitations. What's next?
I have no idea. That's
What
another rabbit imitation.
He needed that? Okay, apparently this video is done. We're going to go to the time lapse and get this process cracking. So, check you later. Peace.
Yep.
All right, so we have set up a little science experiment. This is a potpourri of different flavors, ways to audition our beer. But first, straight out of the fermenter, what we have up next is the sour by itself. First look at it, isn't this clear? Ooh. I was actually really shocked at how clear it was. We let it sit for what, about 3 weeks? Just because we were busy and we had nothing better to do. But this is, yeah, let's check it out, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's gonna be really good, carbonated and cold. It's a mild sour. We definitely want a lower pH next time. This is polite. Definitely polite. This would be a good lawnmower beer.
It is. It does taste just like the sour does. It's not very boozy, so we got some hydrometer readings that were after the lacto fermentation and after the boil that were a little high. Apparently, when you do the math for the hydrometer reading, we ended up with like a 10% beer, which doesn't make sense.
This is not a 10% beer. If this is a 4 to 5% beer, I would be shocked. I just don't taste the alcohol in it.
Yeah, it's not very strong. So I'm thinking I screwed up on the hydrometer reading.
Whoops.
Things happen. That's
Yep.
fine. But fermentation in any case is complete. We got a 1.014 or something.
Yeah.
The yeast did their job.
Yeah.
They were very yeast-like.
The other thing is we did a pH reading. pH reading reads the same now as it did out of the kettle for souring, so we're good there. So now we're going to set for flavor testing. So what we have here, more science, is we have all of our lime puree. This is 100% lime. This is a 50-50 mix, and this is just straight raspberry puree. So smells interesting.
So this lime reminds me of when I walk into a public restroom. That lime smell they give you.
Great. Now my fucking beer is gonna remind me of urinal cakes.
Ooh, it's very limey. Oh my god.
This is where the extra pH for the sour is gonna come from.
Yeah.
Can you even taste the raspberry after that, dude? You don't need to drink the whole thing.
Yeah, I can. The lime is very strong. Do you want to add any sour to that? So we can actually taste it.
Watch this, folks. This is super scientific. Raspberry really doesn't come through that much.
Yeah, the raspberry's not very strong.
I have a feeling our 50-50 mix is going to be too much lime.
Yeah, I think whatever we...
Let's try it.
Yeah, I think the lime is probably going to be a 30.
So let's mix up.
Let's add some stuff to some beer to this.
Yeah, just dump it. Whole thing. Go for it. Yeah. It's like a
It's like chewing on those sour warheads as a kid.
I can feel that enamel stripping and dissolving as we go. Yeah, check the pH of this crap. He's excited by the science. You see how fast that pH strip moves? Bam, 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 bam. Ah,
3.2. It's like
3.2.
It's like a 3.2. It's lower than a 3.2, but it's pretty powerful.
This is where we're gonna get the extra sour from for our sour.
Yeah, that's pretty intense, right?
So
you wouldn't do a lower cut.
well, so
We could actually mix it all together and make a
I don't
soup.
remember. This is the one that has beer in it. This is the 50-50. So I say what we do is a 2 raspberry, 1. So I'm gonna get another ladle of raspberry out.
You just want to dump all this.
Actually,
Yeah, try that. See if the raspberry comes through a little bit better. And
right?
then-
Yeah, because this would be 2 to 1. I mean, you know, by our super mathematical science, right? So what happens when engineers do beer making?
Measuring. What's measuring? If we were chemists, we would.
Close enough, right?
Hey, if we were chemists, we'd be calculating molalities, which I had better things.
That's
to do.
actually good. You could still turn down the lime even a little bit more. But this is drinkable. Like, this is good.
Yeah. So I think the 2 to 1 would be a safe bet.
At a minimum 2 to 1, I'd almost want to go 3 to 1.
Yeah. Yep.
So we're gonna take all the raspberry. How much did the raspberry weigh?
The raspberry weighed. Next page.
You know, the other thing that we're not accounting for is that we have a lot of flavor for very little beer in that mixture. I'm gonna steal all the beer from your hydrometer reading thing.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. So, actually, the company, you can probably tell how off my scale is in calibration by a couple ounces, but in any case, it's about, we got 3.3 pounds, or yeah, 3.3 ounces, my bad, or 3 pounds, 3 ounces, something to that effect in there. So We're doing pretty good. My scale's not calibrated. It's a relative scale.
It's not bad.
Not bad on my guess.
So the thing I'm wrestling with here, right now, in this moment, is the following. Fierce Fruit, when I spoke to them, I said, hey, how much lime should I put in this? Because they had a like 4 ounce or a 4 pound option and 11 pound option for most of their fruits, but the lime only came in 11 pound. I'm like, do I need all 11 pounds for 5 gallons of beer? They're like, well, typically what people do is about 1.5 pounds per gallon. Because lime is such a strong flavor. I was like, all right, that's cool. So we're good. And then I said, this should be for a raspberry sour. And they're like, yeah, probably just want to do a little bit of lime, like, because the raspberry is a really light flavor and things like that. And empirically, we are determining that. However, you have the beer that I tried, which had like no freaking raspberry flavor at all. Then you have the stuff that we're making right now, which is lime with raspberry. And we don't have a lot of raspberry. I almost think we need more raspberry. But we can't do that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna stick. You wanna stick to the mix, Frank? Stick to the ratios we determined. Determined the ratios?
I'd be okay with that. My scale's off by a ½ ounce. I'm very scientific. I'm calibrating my scale against the already known calibration.
I'm just gonna stand here and rock back and forth.
Hey, it's not calibrated. You don't know what it is. Where's my most traceable standard?
Anyway, so I think what we're gonna do,
Yeah.
one, I think we should make all this beer lime and raspberry mixed.
Yes.
I don't think we should go into trying to make a lime only and a like forget all that stuff. Let's cut to the chase. Let's do this. I say we take the raspberry we have here. I do want to bring out more of the sourness. I do want the pH of this in that to make this more sour, because I think it's going to tweak the base. If it ends up being a little more limey and a little less raspberry, then so be it.
Let's favor the 1 to 3 side instead of the 1 to 2 side for safety. So we're going to need roughly a pound of this.
So that's the thing that's killing me, is like this is a pound. They recommended 1.5 pounds per gallon.
Depends upon whether or not you want it all lime.
You can see Frank is like, oh, I don't know, man. So here's what I'd like to do. How much do we have here?
You have 3 pounds, 1
To
ounce.
start out?
Roughly 3 pounds, 1 ounce. You've lost some of that, but just roughly go with 3 pounds.
Okay, so we've got 3 pounds there. Dude, honestly, I want to throw about 2 pounds of that into there.
Let's do it.
Because we're going to dilute all of that with 5 gallons of beer.
Yeah, in our bigger carboy.
In the bigger carboy. So let's get this up here.
Get the I would rather spoon this.
I want to ladle it in. Alright.
So you want 2 pounds?
Yep.
2 pounds.
I can pour most. I can get pretty good. Here. See? Actually, let's show the audience. Let's bring this over here. You guys get to see this live and in color as we do it in front of you. Cool, that's good.
We need the gallons facing forward.
Of course. Yeah, we have to let the air in the room settle.
No. That scale's not that accurate.
Hold that. We're going for 2 pounds.
2 pounds. I fear for my life. Yeah, that's 2.2 pounds.
No, that's 1 pound, 2 ounces.
Yeah.
1.2 ounces. $1.11. Now would be a good time to start lighting. go.
Okay.
Look at this, so cool. Alright, so we have
Pick that up, please.
total weight, 4 pounds.
Very good, thank you.
So what we're gonna do is get this into our big mouth carboy, which is down wide mouth carboy. And then it siphons beer into it, and we gotta get rocking and rolling, so we gotta be somewhere in like 48 minutes. Actually 38 minutes. They're 15 minutes away, so like we gotta get like rock and rolling. Alright, cool, peace, bye. All right, and we are back. So what we have is the raspberry lime sour, looking very raspberry, very limey, very soury, and the secondary fermentation wide mouth carboy. Frank, what have we seen so far? It's been what, an hour and a half?
Yeah, it's
I
been
go to the gym, so now I'm back.
Yeah, he had to do some stuff. So what we see is some of the raspberry settling out here. This is kind of cool. We actually have 3 different color levels. So we have a very dark purple color. And we have a lighter color. And then we have, of course, the whole beer hanging out here. It looks like it's already fermenting a little bit. We did not repitch the yeast. While he was gone, I was doing some cooking, prepping for the week for myself, and we could hear the stopper start coming out. Yeah, you can start to hear it was working its way out because of the little bacteria and stuff pushing up on it, and this is just nothing special here.
We're pushing it up and out.
Yeah, the little guys are pushing it up and out. So yeah, they're kicking butt.
So what do we think? We'll leave this in here for what, about a week?
2 weeks.
Then we're gonna bottle it, allow it to condition, and then drink the beverage. Beverage drinking.
Yes, beverage drinking, just like that.
Beverage drinking.
Yes, I need you to sing while you drink a beverage.
Oh, dude, that would be so cool. So can we call this like the karaoke sour?
It could be the karaoke sour because of what you just did.
Karaoke sour.
Tell this guy in the bottom.
What dude in the bottom? You mean the astronaut dude catching the fireflies and the stars and the thingies?
No, tell them down below the video.
What down in the video? So something down in the video and comments and stuff.
I want to know what the name of this
Oh,
should
yeah, name. Yes, there we go. Ha! Now I'm on point. So, let us know what you think the name of this beer should be down below in the comments. Was that good, Frank?
That's very good. I like that.
Okay, cool. Frank approves. I approve. Spaceman approves. Yeasty approves. Sour Yeasty. We're gonna go eat. Enjoy the rest of our Sunday. And always, LULZ and BREWS!